I'm sure you heard that right now at 9, loud and damaging. Last night's storms have mostly cleared out, but the trees, the power lines still down across the metro, and the cleanup is just getting started.
And several businesses destroyed after last night's storm. I'm Lauren Crawford live in Fort Worth this morning. Ahead in minutes, I'll have a closer look at the aftermath.
Hey, this is something you don't see very often. Some amazing video caught on camera. Hundreds of migrants rushing the southern border. It comes as the Biden administration decides to continue construction of the border wall in South Texas, while some people have a big problem with the move.
This is CBS News Texas.
Yes, it is. Good morning, and thank you for joining us for CBS News Texas, now streaming online and the CBS News app. I'm Keith Russell.
And I'm Brooke Katz. We have lots to talk about here at 9 o'clock. But first, those storms keep you up last night?
Yeah, I heard them. I heard them.
Yeah, I heard them too. The heavy rain, the gusty winds, even hail falling in parts of Parker County throughout the night. Some told us that they saw up to golf ball size stones. The storms ripped through quickly, pulling down trees and power lines along the way. And take a look at this crazy lightning show over Wise County. Look at this. This is from our storm chaser, Jason McLaughlin. Non-stop lightning there.
That was something else, and so was this. The severe weather also forcing FC Dallas to postpone its game against Colorado last night. But fans took shelter inside Toyota Stadium in Frisco as strong winds tore through the stadium. But there were at least 2 people injured, one of whom was an 8-year-old child. Thankfully, we're told both people will be okay. And you got to see this. Wow. New pictures just into our newsroom. This is from the Ridgely Hills neighborhood of Fort Worth. A lot of trees uprooted, a lot of trees overturned. I mean, just think about Mother Nature and the force that it packs. You know, this is, how do you even get in or out of this neighborhood with all this damage?
Well, and that's why the cleanup is underway this morning. We're getting a better look, as you can tell, at the damage now that the sun is up. And new this morning, the cleanup is getting started now that the storms have passed.
Our Lauren Crawford live in Fort Worth this morning in one of the areas that saw the worst of the damage in the aftermath of the storm. Lauren, describe what it's like where you are.
Yeah, Keith, Brooke, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 of these businesses destroyed. It is a mess out here in Southwest Fort Worth on Camp Bowie West. That's where this, you can see the damage was really done, where the roof was ripped off right here because of that destructive wind. Now, restoration crews out here this morning have been telling me that their phones have been ringing non-stop since last night's storm. This is the worst that they've seen yet. Crews assessing the damage tell me that water also leaked inside, damaging the walls and floors. They'll likely have to gut these businesses and rebuild, a process which they say typically takes at least 3 months. Now, another building right here in front of us, Mike's Auto Supply, also experienced similar damage. Restoration crews tell me that the roof also ripped off of that as well. Just from an early assessment, they tell me that the roof was likely old, possibly 20 plus years old. They recommend getting your roof replaced every 10 to 15 years because we look at next to us and there's a newer building that did not really experience any damage. So it kind of goes to show you how some of those newer buildings and roofs really did sustain some of those strong winds last night. Keith, Brooke.
Lauren, but obviously a lot of people with heavy hearts because of the heavy damage. A lot of cleanup needs to be done. Lauren, thanks. At 9:04, we can also tell you all that heavy rain caused some flash flooding in southwest Fort Worth. We saw cars struggling to make it through. Other neighborhood roads totally swallowed by water. We know at least 2 homes were flooded, with one family telling us they had up to 5 inches of water rushing in just a matter of minutes. They spent the rest of the evening cleaning up the mess and taking stock of the damage.
As soon as you got back here, I mean, there was just water everywhere. My grandma loves to collect things, especially memories. A bunch of her books over there were just floating in water, basically.
And power outages, those are another thing that we're keeping a close eye on this morning. This is a live look at the Encore map right now. You can see about 12,000 homes still in the dark, mostly in Tarrant County. And we've seen crews out all morning trying to make repairs, doing much better than those overnights when we saw the storms knocked out some 60,000 North Texans lights. So we're in a much better position right now.
9:05 is your time on this morning. Dominus, you warned us, you had an alert in place. You told us that this could be damaging, the weather last night. Where are we today as it stands?
We still have some lingering sprinkles and showers out there, and that will be the case even as we go through part of the afternoon. This is the view from downtown Dallas. You see some sprinkles on the camera lens, otherwise mostly cloudy. Temperatures at DFW Airport right there at 70 degrees and the north wind at 12 miles an hour. Much needed rain. How about at DFW Airport? More than an inch of rainfall, but some areas saw even more than that over the course of last night and early this morning. First alert radar estimating upwards of 4 to 5 inches of rain in parts of the area. And yeah, we saw some of that lingering moisture on the ground in some of the roadways that Madison Sawyer was telling us about all morning long. We take it back 18 hours. Look at these showers and storms that roll through the area. Thunder, lightning, wind, trees down, power out still in parts of the area. Flooding, rain, and man, things are much quieter than they were several hours ago. We will see gradual clearing skies, although I am picking up on a couple sprinkles and light showers on first alert radar. On First Alert Futurecast, I'm just alerting you to that chance of a couple showers, maybe an isolated storm today, but we're not talking about severe thunderstorms at all. I think that threat is going to remain fairly low. Otherwise, we will see gradual clearing skies, a little sunshine this afternoon, and mostly clear skies for tonight. You'll see the temperatures at 80 degrees at 2 o'clock and 80 degrees at 6. Clear skies by 10. Here's what I'm tracking, though. Isolated showers still possible. Then our temperatures will cool down a bit. How about temperatures, the lows in the 50s for the weekend?